Welcome everyone. Day number 16 of the 21-day series, Cryptocurrency Consciousness. I have been enjoying this interaction with you, even though I do miss the Facebook Lives that we could interact directly. But unfortunately, this app hasn't been functioning in the last week or so. Today I'd like to talk about a coin that is on a black blockchain. It is looking like the decentralized coins that I have been discussing and offering information and links so you can investigate, but it looks like it, but it's not the real thing. It is not infused with the actual objective of decentralization and giving back the power to the people, for the people, to create in utter sovereignty for ourselves. And the coin that I'm talking about is called Libra, and it is created by the one and only Facebook, the one authority that uses all of your data and information and sells it to its benefit, as the one authorities do. The one centralized platforms, social media. So now that we've learned so much, thanks to blockchain, we have a comparison. We can see the difference and we can feel into the energy that is so different and what the decentralized platforms offer, and which is self-sustaining abundance throughout all nodes across the planet. Whereas the one centralized platform is just giving platforms for free, but then taking so much more without our awareness, therefore a lack of transparency. And because there is such a degree of lack of transparency, but they are so professional at portraying with their wonderful sense of marketing and their skills, obviously Libra has taken on and has captured everyone's attention, because there are two words that are so similar. One is coin and the other one is blockchain. But with this video, I would like to bring your attention to just dive in deeper and do the research. Yes, they've allowed themselves to use the word blockchain because now there are nodes involved. Yes, Libra has 100 nodes, which means these nodes are not like the decentralized part, is that you can buy a node if you have 10 million to spare. And obviously, this marketing has been directed to massive big companies and the top 500 on Forbes. If you have 10 million to spare, you can buy a node and you will be one of the voters. So basically, the decentralization has taken on another form, and instead of one company, it is now scattered along 100 elite companies and multi-millionaire enterprises. So it's still the same thing, but looking differently. But they now have the opportunity to use the word blockchain because it has nodes involved. So this is where, and because now they've called it Libra coin. So the Libra coin really has nothing in comparison with what we've been talking about. It is more like money, currency, as it is right now, but it is just being dressed up as what we've been talking about, blockchain and cryptocurrency. It doesn't have the same core fundamentals that we've been discussing. It doesn't have the same transparency. It still has a one authority that are now distributed with 100 people, but they still, call all the shots. They still can inflate, deflate, seize all accounts. In fact, I'll put a link in the comment section that you can go and research. So I just wanted to bring your attention to these kind of things that will be popping up as time goes by. So we've been talking about the core consciousness of what cryptocurrency can offer the civilization as we raise our level of consciousness, where all information and data is decentralized into crypto. It's a crypto key that this information gets stored in different computers. So no one holds all the information. all the computers need to agree that the information is indeed true. Whereas with the one authority, they hold all the information and can call the shots. So this is the main difference. And I'd like you to really feel into it, where we don't need to rely on one human being in order to access information. We want complete transparency so we can start to practice our own sovereignty. We can start to practice discerning information from this and that, tuning into our own state of being. How do we get to do that if most of the information and data is only reserved to a few elite, to a few people that has access to everything, and we only get to see what we are told to look at and how we're told to think in a certain way? So we're basically being denied our whole opportunity to practice this discernment. I would like to know all of it in order to pick and choose from my state of being. There is no manipulation happening there with this information. Information shouldn't be manipulated. I'm a big girl now. I'm mature. I can discern for myself because I have a purpose here. I have a calling here. Who am I supporting? Am I supporting something that's in alignment, but I have no other option? Are there other options? This is the kind of choices, because all of this is based on free will. So I find that Facebook is dressing up and looking like blockchain and cryptocurrency to sort of mingle back into the conversation when we're talking about it. But honestly, the only thing that it's competing with right now, Libra will be competing with banks and PayPal because they have the same core foundational structure. It has nothing to do with what cryptocurrency and blockchain is here to offer the collective right now and evolve in that way on a unity consciousness basis. Just because it has the word blockchain and Libra coin, it doesn't mean it is it. It's trying to look like it. So please do your own research, look into it, feel into it, sense exactly, so you can start to discern for yourself. I'm only bringing it up to you because when I discovered it, I said, oh, hang on. How is it a one authority is now into a decentralized? And when I look closer, it's not. So these are the kind of things that I'd really like to bring to your attention during these 21-day series, where as I bump up against things and share them with you, and if you bump up against things, and then you can share it with us. And what we're really looking for is that core foundational energy of a platform that resembles the higher level of consciousness that you are now interacting with. And the objective is unity consciousness. If it can benefit me, can it benefit everyone? Is it a good intention or a pure intention? How is it benefiting the world? Is it necessary that it exists right here, right now? Ask yourself all of these questions. And if there is something that is being created on the blockchain, is the control in the hands of a one or of a few, or there is no control, where we all are sharing the information? Because that is the main source, that is the main core objective of why I recognize blockchain as an opportunity for the future, where we can finally liberate ourselves from these chains of control and manipulation. It is a first step. It is the arching bridge from the old to the new. It has that potential, but only if you are sovereign and willing to take on the responsibility to discern for yourself the information, the transparency that is now being offered to you. Or are we going to continue to give it in the hands of the one that keep calling the shots and manipulating the information and hiding this transparency of information? That is my only concern when I am discerning information and making choices. So I'll put all the details about this coin in the comments below. I've also just been approved as a blogger on another decentralized, beautiful platform for anyone that enjoys reading articles and blogs and posts. I'll be sharing that link in the comments as well. So I look forward to writing again and sharing it all with you. I love you all so very much. We haven't got many days left for the 21-day series. Tomorrow will be day 17. So stay tuned at the same time. Love you all so much.